Wait a second. Did Batman just become Grundy's best friend? Hello everyone and welcome to my movie shelf. Today we're going to talk about Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. But before we do, I'd like to take a quick second to shout out Naya Rivera and what were her final IMDb credits, as she tragically passed away almost a year before the release of this movie. Her performances are great as both Selina Kyle and Catwoman, and it really is a shame that she'll never get to reprise this role. The director for both parts is Chris Palmer, who's also responsible for Superman Man of Tomorrow and a Voltron series on Netflix. According to Google, it came out on July 22nd of 2021. It stars Jensen Ackles, Naya Rivera, Jack Quaid, Josh Duhamel, Troy Baker, and David Dastmalchian, or as the French would say, David Dastmalchian. Wait, or would they? I don't speak French. The spoiler-free plot is, with the help of Commissioner Gordon and District Attorney Harvey Dent, Batman sets out to stop the mysterious holiday killer who's begun to target a different mob-related criminal on every passing holiday. The character design and art style look amazing, especially Gotham City with its classic Art Deco architecture. As for the Batmobile, it kind of looks like a mix of mainly Batman the Animated Series with a little bit of Tim Burton mixed in on top just for good measures. But maybe that's just me. The writing does a good job of highlighting Batwoman and Catwoman's relationship, while still taking time to show just how damaged the citizens of Gotham City can be. I personally appreciate Batman stories that dabble in both regular criminals and vigilante-level villains. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, was featured less than I was hoping for, but still manages to make his mark on the film in the short amount of time that he's given. Also, quick side note, where's our solo Solomon film? It's about time. The holiday killer himself doesn't make that many on-screen appearances in this half of the story, so there isn't too much to say, other than the fact they look suspiciously like the Shadow comic book character. Jensen Ackles as Batman is surprisingly serviceable and sort of meta in a way, considering back in 2010 he voiced the Red Hood character in the animated adaptation of Batman Under the Red Hood. Baker's iteration on the Clown Prince of Crime more than serves its purpose, but is so clearly influenced by Mark Hamill's Joker to the point that some people might actually mistake it for being Hamill himself. Besides Rivera as Selina Kyle, two other performances that really stood out to me were good old Davey Dalmatians as the creepy monotone voice Calendar Man, and Mr. Josh Duhamel's rendition of Harvey Dent before he becomes the infamous Two-Face. This half ends in typical Part 1 fashion. It's not really a huge cliffhanger, but it gets the job done. There is a post-credit scene that sets up the second film, but they go over it again in Part 2, so you don't technically need to watch it. There's also a short film included called The Losers, about a ragtag army unit that's caught in an unusual situation with dinosaurs. It's an entertaining enough little movie, but I don't even know if DC has plans to reuse these characters, so don't get too attached. It's that time of the video, but first, if you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've seen it or not. If so, what did you think? So on the scale of yes, maybe, or no, do I think you should see Batman The Long Halloween Part 1? Yes, it looks good, has some great performances. If you're a fan of Batman, you should be entertained. I will say though that I don't own the graphic novels that these adaptations are based on, so if you are a fan of the source material, just be prepared for any changes they may have made. Anyways, just remember, nobody knows what you like better than you do, so watch the trailer and decide for yourself. I've included a link for the trailer down in the description. Thanks for watching and be well. If you enjoyed this video, you can click here for my previous review. Thanks for watching.